Robert Kelly, robertkelly.com for savings.
He's got a new hobby he keeps telling me about called indoor glamping. Is that right?
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh.
It's called bushcrafting.
Indoor glamping is just staying at nice hotels.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
I'm bushcrafting.
Oh. Yeah, bushcrafting is shaping female pubic areas.
No, that's not bushcrafting. That's not bushcrafting.
Oh, okay. All right. I misunderstood. I don't listen to every word.
I don't think you listen to anything.
Oh.
Primitive camping.
Oh.
Going out in the woods.
Yeah.
With a little tent.
Yeah.
One-man tent, maybe a tarp. Maybe a nice knife.
Why don't you just bring a tent? Here's the thing about primitive camping. You don't need to do it because technology has brought us to a place where...
That's not the point.
We don't need
primitive camping,
awful.
just camping?
You go.
Yeah, you don't do it with a tent. You do it with like a very a makeshift thing. Like you put up like a pole or a stick, and you put a tarp over it, and then in the morning you wrap the tarp around you.
That's not true.
Like a bear skin.
Nope, that's not true.
And then you use the walking stick and you look for the ring.
No, this is called bushwhacking?
It's called bushwhacking.
No, it's called bushcrafting.
Whoa!
Bushcrafting. What is it? Bushcrafting. Well, we're going up, me, Ari, and Joe List. You hike up into we're doing the Catskills.
I'll meet you there in my car.
We hike up. You can take your car there, and then we hit the trail. And you hike up into the woods, and then you stop and you make a camp. You just make a camp. You go find firewood and make a fire thing, and
then you sit on your phones?
No phones.
What?
No phones. No
for
phones allowed.
Are you doing this for the night?
We're doing it for a night, maybe 2.
Does that sound fun
and
to you, Jim?
We go out to the woods. We cook. We build a fire. We spend the night. We hang out. We listen to music. Talk some shit. Might go fishing the next day.
How do you listen to music?
You can bring a little radio.
So why don't you just bring a tent?
No, you can bring like a radio. Well,
what's primitive about a radio?
Yeah, exactly. How is that primitive?
You need batteries for it.
What else do you bring that's primitive?
They call it
Victrola TVs?
Okay, that was actually great. That was good.
That was a good one.
What else do you bring that's primitive? Modern medicine?
That's
not primitive.
We do bring a first aid kit.
Yeah.
But
what are you bringing a radio for if it's primitive?
Exactly.
Well, you can listen to some music and stuff like that.
We know what a radio's for.
Why don't you just sing to each other?
We're just not you're not using your phone. You can't get on the internet. There's no
Why?
internet.
What if I promise I'll just use... Why use the radio and not the internet if you're going to use it for the same thing?
Yeah.
Like,
if you want to, you can be primitive or the modern man. It's up to you.
Yeah. You're coming across like the modern man right now.
Yeah.
You're modern. I hate it. I never noticed he said that in that song. And now it's
that's all you hear, right?
Modern.
Yeah, why don't you just, if you're going to bring a radio, just bring your phone and put, Sirius on or Spotify on or whatever.
Well, you can bring your phone. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so it's not primitive camping.
No, it's primitive.
But you can bring your phone.
The reason why they call it primitive
Sirius.
camping because I'm bringing Max regular camping,
right?
With a big tent, and we're bringing.
Is Max your young boy?
We're bringing it. Yeah, we're bringing a grill. We're going to cook. We're going to have a cooler full of food.
Why are you bringing the front of a car? I know. Wow.
Why'd you do that?
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I almost said, why are you bringing gold teeth? I know. Humiliating.
Jesus.
Humiliating.
I
thought I put it in the successful folder.
I had a knife made.
Mm-hmm.
That's my bushcraft.
Why? Just buy a knife.
Oh, this is.
Why would you have a knife? Who has a knife made?
That's stupid.
A custom knife. I had a custom.
What's a custom knife? It's got a blade on one side. It's like every other fucking knife.
No, there's certain knives.
Why'd you have a custom
survival knives? There's
fall on it.
Bushcrafting knives.
No phone to call 911.
Oh, you can bring
exactly.
You had a custom knife made before you went camping?
Yeah, I haven't stepped foot outside yet. I literally have I have all the gear except for.
Why'd you bring a phone and not a tent?
I actually have. I'm looking for a 1-person tent. I think I'm going to do the I have a tarp, but I think I'm going to do a 1-person tent and a sleeping system. I'm going to
just get an RV.
That's very old school. A sleeping system. What is it?
That's you got to get the tent, the sleeping bag, whether you do a quilt or a sleeping bag, a pillow. You have to put
There's nothing primitive about this.
You have to get a sleeping pad because you can't just sleeping on the dirt.
Yeah, that would be primitive.
Of course you can sleep on the dirt. That's what the primitive people
exactly.
did.
Bugs crawl on you.
Yeah. Well, no. Why
don't you just get a fucking tent and sleep in it? What's wrong with you guys?
I might.
Just get an RV.
Stop trying to be real people. Dude, aren't we in touch with nature?
No,
Shut up.
When you go to a camp...
You're getting all the elements of a tent. You're just not calling it.
Exactly. A tent with no bottom. bottom. Fucking asshole. It's a fucking Looney Tunes tent.
I mean,
Got a top and
there's
no
a
bottom.
difference between a campsite. Campsite's usually by the highway. There's families and everybody around, okay? And they have bathrooms and they have sometimes food and all kinds of horseshit in the pool. What we're doing, we're hiking up into the woods. There's nobody there. There's bears and fucking coyote and whatever. You go for
Why
a
don't you
hike.
just go to a campsite if you want to go camping?
We're not. That's primitive. That's regular camping. We're going primitive. We're going up into the woods.
So you just put up a tent next to coyotes?
No,
that just sounds like a stupid way to go camping.
Well, it sounds stupid the way you say it, because you're stupid.
You're just going deeper into the woods.
So you guys are just bringing your phones and tents and going camping where the coyotes are instead of where the coyotes are not.
Same joke. Second time. Listen, now, no. I'm going to explain it to you, Sammy.
Yeah.
And I think you should come with us because I think it would
I'm
help
not going.
you. I think it would help you.
With what?
It sounds awful.
You would love it.
I would not love it.
You would love.
Ooh, taking a shit in a bucket and no TV.
You don't shit in the bucket. You shit in. You have to have a shit scooper.
A bunch of guys
You dig a
pretending to
hole,
rough it.
You dig a hole. You shit in it, and then you bury it.
No, I don't. I shit in a toilet with my
Troy,
feet straight.
You're gonna be
out.
there for a night. Just shit when you get back.
Troy, you know.
I don't get down with this.
It sucks, dude. It fucking sucks.
For one night?
Look at man, we're the Bushcraft Party Boys.
That sounds dumb.
No, it's a fun time.
Party boys or potty boys?
Party Boys. Bushcraft Party Boys.
Bunch of guys alone in the woods.
Yeah,
seems kind of gay.
Hey, if a girl wants to come, we'd love to take her.
Yeah.
Why would she?
Well, there's a lot of guys.
Oh, that's
probably,
great. I want to just go out there and shit in a hole, let my fucking box reek.
Probably a lot of your listeners. You bring baby wipes. You burn them in the fire.
Oh, yeah, that's super primitive. Baby wipes.
Yeah, oh my God.
Pre-moistened towelettes.
Jesus, that's Cro-Magnon.
Yeah. This is not, I mean, how big is your camp bag? You got a tent? You got a knife?
Baby wipes. Wipe your ass with a rock.
Get a backpack. My backpack is full.
You got a phone, a radio, wet naps.
We decided we're just going to bring.
What are you using to?
You can't talk.
Are
You
you making a fire?
Yeah, you gotta go get dried like a dead tree or whatever, and get.
Where
a
is
bunch
this
of
fucking shitty event taking place and when?
Up in the Catskills and in the end of May.
For how long?
Well, right now it's scheduled for 2. I think the first time we might just do 1. Because, I don't know
It
how.
It sounds awful.
It's
so
a great.
stupid.
Dude, I
really
love,
roughing it with your sleeping bags and cell phones.
You don't like hiking?
And pads.
No, I don't.
Have you ever hiked?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why don't you come hiking with me?
Because I'd rather not.
You'd like it. You know why you'd like it? Because the workout.
Yeah, me and you alone in the woods walking uphill. I can't think of anything more fun.
We should go.
Sucks.
We should go to Anthony's Nose, which is up by my house.
I wish you would have paused there.
We should go to Anthony's Nose by my house, and it's a great little
What's
hike.
Anthony's Nose?
It's a hike.
Is it right next to the teenagers' Heine land?
I like
Jesus,
it.
that joke sucked.
You thought it would be funny just because it was Anthony's Nose.
No,
There was
I said
something
land, like a 1-year comic.
Yeah. Because Anthony's Nose was just called Anthony's Nose. There was no Anthony's Nose land.
I know. That's what I should have been next to Teenagers Heine Town, but not Teenagers Heine Land. I know.
I said it twice. So you could
I
get
know.
a joke
I know.
in.
I was literally. I did an 8-month in open micer joke.
Look at the screen, you motherfucker! I swear to
Eyes
God.
on the screen, Nico, or you
Yeah.
are going in the woods with him, and you will never come back.
Look, I've never spent the night overnight in the woods. The woods.
Why would you?
I hike all the time in the summer up in New Hampshire. I love it. I wanted to go up in the woods and spend the night.
How are you cooking?
I have 2 things. I have a firebox.
Oh, you have a firebox, but
Do you know what a firebox is?
No, I don't.
Don't before you make the joke.
What's a firebox?
Okay, I'm just trying to help you out here. It's firebox.com. It's a little tiny. It's a little thin box. It's a metal box that you can. This fucking really cool dude invented that you can open up. It's flat. You open it up, and you can put little twigs in it.
Oh, you put kindling in
You
there.
put twigs instead of having a big fire. You
Right.
just put twigs in it, light them up, and it's like a stove. So you can cook whatever the fuck you want on it. It's actually really, really fucking cool.
But not primitive.
It is very primitive to light a fire and cook on it. Yeah, you wake up in the morning and turn a stove
Inside
on.
a pre-produced box?
A pre-produced?
Yeah. Somebody already made the box for you.
How are you going to light the fire?
You get sticks.
And
You
then
gotta go
what?
get sticks and then light them up.
With what?
A lighter.
That's not primitive.
That's not
Well,
pretty.
I have a fire stick. We want to rub. We want to get fucking rub sticks together.
You're going to do primitive if you're going to.
I mean, if you're going to
position this as so much more primitive.
Well,
than
you can't
camping.
start. You can't start out. What we're going to slowly
Just
ease
bring a hot
into,
plate.
Baby steps?
What we're slowly easing into, I hope, is that I'll go out by myself with a tarp, maybe a blanket, my bushcraft knife, and that's it.
It's boring.
That
Sounds like a terrible
stinks.
time.
What,
Yeah.
your fucking knife? I bet you they're going to need to cut something. Dude, I got it. Hey, he's going to try to cut things that don't need to be cut. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to rip this paper up. Dude, I got it. I'll cut it. It's toilet paper. I can rip it.
I have, it's true. I have a whole bag. I have all the stuff. The last thing I'm getting, I have a tarp that you can make into a tent. But
Just buy a tent. A tarp that you can make into a tent?
I think I am.
Are you a fucking groundskeeper at Shea Stadium? Stop it.
I think I am going to buy a one-man tent. I think I am going to splurge on that. You're absolutely right.
This is what I love about Bob is that when he does something, he
I do it.
fucking
But he does it.
and
I fill that hole.
Literally, Bob's house is probably just filled with like ventures.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got a bunch of those fucking dumb. What were those things called?
Bandoliers.
Those shit bandoliers.
That was a bad one, but there's been other good ones.
that backpack that held everything.
Yeah, the fucking.
Oh, with all the stupid strings
Hey, by the way,
and stuff on it.
let me see your cord that rolls right up and doesn't get tangled. What is that? The one, the fucking headphone
right.
cords. Look there, it rolls right up.
Yeah, you have it?
What is that?
Oh, that's so weird.
What was that? I don't know. I was the first one to have the Braggy Dash, which are fucking great. And now everybody has them.
What's a
Braggy Dash were the first true wireless. People call wireless, but it was still connected. But these were the first true wireless headphones. And now Apple has them, Bose, every fucking buddy has them.
You're taking credit for wireless headphones?
Well, I was one of the first ones to have it, and you guys were like, what the fuck do you need that? And
nobody ever said that they would never. Nobody sat there and said they're never going to have wireless headphones.
No, you
everybody
said they're
thought they'd
stupid.
have wireless headphones.
Said they were stupid. Not
I
you.
said you're
I'm not
stupid.
saying you.
Oh,
And I'm not stupid. I'm smart in certain things.
Bob's smart.
You're right about the iPad. That's the only thing.
Yeah, iPhone, I was right.
Nobody disagreed with you about the iPhone.
You're crazy.
I had iPhone
Go
day
back.
one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Go
I
back.
waited online for
These
it.
guys fought me tooth and nail because of was it the BlackBerry? Dude, I need the keyboard.
We all thought that.
Tactile response. Twitter, they told me to go fuck myself.
No, Opie's actually the one who told me about Twitter. Honestly, Opie.
So, all right, well, they all told me
And
to go
I
fuck
told
myself.
Opie
What?
about Twitter. So
Yeah, you were
said-
doing that social media that Dane was doing before Twitter.
I was doing Twitter.
Oh yeah, remember that
Yeah,
one, the one
exactly.
that Dane started doing, and he was like, "This is the future." and it
Bob's
was
on
not.
Friendster.
What was that?
Oh, it was that one that like
MySpace.
combined everything.
What, Say Now?
Oh.
Say Now?
Maybe
No.
Say Now.
Say Now was
Say Now was the
best.
phone one. No, there was the
Say
one
Now
with
was
the
the
Z. What was the one
shit.
with the Z? There was
Fuck, I just had it.
I wish I said cancer.
I just had it.
You know what I
you're
mean,
talking-
though,
Yep,
right?
I do. Well, what was the other one they had that CAA runs? There was another one.
MySpace.
No.
LinkedIn.
Nope.
Facebook,
Nope.
Instagram,
Nope.
Twitter,
Started with a W.
Wiener.
You're funny. Yeah, dude, you should come for a hike, Jim.
No, I'm not. It's not happening.
You should come. You'd love it.
You don't
if
have-
you
you
wanna-
don't have the right shoes.
I guarantee you, if you just bring sneakers, if you came with me for a hike up where I live, you'd love it. You'd fall in love with it. You'd want to do it all the time because the workout, the being outside, hike all the way up, you come down, beautiful. There's a hike, Anthony's Nose. You hike up and you can look all the way down the Hudson to the city.
We have a call on line 7 that wants to contribute. It's Bobby Lee's New York friend.
Hello.
Hi, man. How are you?
How are you?
Good. So, Bobby, I love you.
I love you.
But you're not. Bushcraft is a lot of things, camping included. But all you're talking about is camping.
Well, I know, but hang on. I know.
So bushcraft. Wait, let me just finish, and then you can bash me.
No, I don't want to bash you.
Bushcraft entails orienteering, tracking, hunting, rope craft,
Right.
other things. So essentially, all you want to do is bring a garbage bag out to the backyard with a broom and camp outside staring at your house.
Now, let me ask you a question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
when you bushcraft, you have to start somewhere, correct? You can't start. You can't start. You can't start. I can't go hunting. Right. So what we're doing is we're stepping out into the wilderness for the night, and we're gonna build a campsite. We're gonna go get wood. We're gonna chop it. We're gonna build a fire. We're gonna light it. We're gonna build it. Get all the stuff we need for the night. We're gonna cook. I mean,
so It sounds like you're a Boy Scout and you're going on a field trip.
That's cool.
But we're bushcraft party boys. I mean, the party boys is in there.
It's just camping.
It's not full bushcraft. It's party boys too.
Here's the other thing that you're missing about bushcraft is that bushcraft you don't make up as you go. It's an actual trade craft that you have to learn.
I didn't hear the last part.
Right?
Sam's fake laugh was over it.
I thought it was funny.
That was funny. I didn't hear it. What did he say? It's a what?
There's a trade that you have to learn.
Oh, wait, more importantly, this guy, Hogg, right, real quick. You there?
Yeah, we're here. Jesus, this guy's hot.
So, he didn't get into college, but apparently he is heading up Westwood One's new digital division, which is arguably bigger than SiriusXM.
I've heard. It really is a huge thing over there. No app.
No app.
No app.
Hey, do you bushcraft, sir?
Thanks, buddy. Oh.
He said, I don't anymore. I did it for a living in the military.
Why don't you come with us? Why don't you come with us?
I'll go with you.
All right, so come with us.
Let's go. Are you doing it in New York?
Yes, in New York, the Catskills.
All right. How do I get you my information?
Just tweet me out. Tweet me your information.
You're lying, but okay.
I'm not kidding. I'm saying you could be useful to help us learn more about bushcrafting.
You're not doing bushcrafting.
Do you want to be a bushcraft party boy?
I'll teach you how to be a bushcraft party boy.
Well, we'll teach you the party boy part, and you teach us the bushcraft. Okay, let's join forces.
So gay.
All right, see you later, buddy. Thank you.
I do like the party boy part. That sounds fun.
Oh, that's going to be party.
Fun.
We're going to have a good time.
Yeah, the party boy part sounds like it's a good time.
That was Ari said. I go, we're bushcraft, and he goes, party boys. I go, what? He goes, we have to be party boys. We can't just be bushcraft.
He's right.
That guy's fucking.
He's right.
Somebody, Tim in Iowa, wants to chime in. Hello, Tim. What's up, buddy?
Oh,
hey,
jeez, Jim.
How you doing?
Oh, Jesus.
Why do you do that?
Well, Bobby.
Oh, no, this is going to be bad. What?
No, it's not.
No, listen, hey, you said you were looking for a one-person pack, right?
You motherfucker. I got it. Go ahead. Go on now.
The Ringling Brothers Circus went out of business, and I don't think the elephants are using them anymore.
Why? But you didn't have to go that far.
You went, here's the problem, dude. The Ringling Brothers was out of business is all you needed, but that was a good one. That was a good one. It sucked because I could hear you smiling when you were saying it.
Bye, Tim.
Right,
Thank you.